Ooh, what is going on, you beautiful beings? What is up, my collective? I'm hoping you guys are having a blissful week so far. Just want to let you know, I know the scenery is different, so I'm actually on a vacation in Florida looking for some places. I'm actually at an Airbnb right now. I was going to hop in the pool, but I was led to want to do a reading for you guys. Now, I do not know how often I'm going to do these collective reads. I was just called to do it. I feel like we all need to know where we are as a collective right now, since we're all on the same planet. So we should understand where we are energetically. Now, the cards I'm be pulling one card for each. What the angels want to let you know. Message from the divine, self-love, universe. And then we're going to do one shadow, one trigger, what your higher self wants to let you know. One for love. I'm not going to clarify these. The only thing I'm going to get in depth in is the tarot. Other than that, let's get to the disclaimer. I've been having a lot of messages of people telling me I'm crazy, you're wrong, this is nuts, you know, oh, you're on the hate train for a certain zodiac sign. Listen, you guys, I'm just a reader. I'm just a healer. You know, doing tarot has stumbled upon me randomly. I never thought tarot would be a part of my spiritual journey, but it is. And I highly enjoy it, and it really brings me so much fulfillment to assist you guys and to help you to the best of my ability, and to be a conduit of love, to give you the most highest wisdom for your best and highest good. I'm not saying I know all the answers, and I'm not saying my answers are correct or what I'm telling you is right. I'm simply just giving you advice from the bottom of my heart that may assist you. If it resonates, you could take it. If not, it's up to you. But please understand, I'm just simply here to give you a sense of clarity to help you understand where you currently are in your life. That is my only goal. So if it doesn't resonate with you guys, please understand that tarot should not dictate your life. But please understand as well that nothing outside of you should dictate your life. You have your own free will. That's why divine gave it to you. You could believe in anything that you want to, and you could do whatever you please. Just understand, nothing outside of you should dictate you. The only rule, the only person you should listen to and believe in is yourself. But if it does resonate with you, if it does help you, then take it. But other than that, if it doesn't, you know where the trash is at, boo-boo. But other than that, if you enjoy spending your time with me here today, I was led to show my face so we could have a better interaction, so you can understand who I am, since you are trusting me upon your spiritual journey, which I thank you so much for supporting me. Truly, I really thank you all for supporting me. And other than that, if you enjoy spending your time in here today, boo, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. And if you want to book your own personal reading or healing session, all of my services are in the link in the description below this video. Now, I have these cards in front of me, so I'm going to start with these. So let's do it. We're going to start off with love. Spirit, where is my collective in their love life? What does my collective need to know in their love life? What does my beautiful collective need to know in their love life? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my God, I'm so chilled out right now, you guys. I'm so chilled out. I'm hoping you guys are chilled out too. Most definitely. Especially what's going on lately. You know, energetically, it's really tough. We're all changing. We're all growing. We're all shifting. We're all healing. The calling of like getting out our comfort zone. It's definitely about time that we start raising, I wouldn't say our own vibration, but start raising our consciousness to understand our true power and our sovereignty. Most definitely. Can I get 3 cards, please, from a beautiful collective spirit? What does my collective need to know about their love life? Now, if nothing comes out, then I will pull straight from it. Just 3, please. Just 3 from a beautiful collective. Or you could give me a booklet, but you know. 3, please. 3 from a beautiful collective. Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time, and then I'm going to pull. There we go. All right. All right, everybody go. What was I just saying? Okay. So collectively, you guys, some people are getting engaged. Some people are getting into partnerships. If you are wondering if, you know, you should think about staying in it, then this is a sign that says completion and unionship eternity. So take what resonates. Other than that, that's the bottom of the deck. What we have here is not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversations, call, person, boundaries, still angry. Okay, some of you guys are still trying to keep keep a hold on the past. If you got to let go of people, it's time to let go of people, especially if you're ready to grow. So really, if you got people right now that are ignoring you, avoiding you, I'm feeling like don't take it personally. Everyone is going through their own thing energetically. Understand that the reason why there is a polarity of separation between whoever you're facing, or maybe family members or friends, just please understand that I'm getting that everyone is going through a massive shift right now, including yourself. So holding on is gonna do more harm than good. So focus on yourselves right now, you guys. You got the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. Now I'm feeling like a lot of you, like I said, you're holding on to maybe the past person, maybe a twin, maybe an ex, or someone you just separated from. It's about time to understand that you can't make someone love you. And no matter how much you try to fix them, no matter how much you try to do what's best for them, if they don't appreciate your little efforts, they don't appreciate you as a person. And now is the time to really understand why you keep neglecting yourself and why you keep allowing a person to dictate how you define yourself. So understand that if someone runs, it's not because of you, it's because they're scared of understanding what love is. And understand if someone has to go, then there is being space created for someone who can fill it for you and give you exactly what you need in reciprocation. So take what resonates as that, you guys. Understand, I'm not getting clarifications on love right now. And then the last one, you got the butterfly. Relationship evolve into the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. That's what I'm talking about. We're all in the process of growth right now. I feel like a lot of us are facing our childhood wounds that have been suppressed. So you probably may be feeling nervous, maybe feeling anxious, maybe feeling a lot of fear, maybe feeling that a lot of insecurities. I'm sensing a lot of insecurities. If you guys are having a lot of insecurities during these times, understand that they're showing up because your spirit guides, I'm hearing a lot about spirit guides. Your spirit guides are wanting you to spread your wings. They're wanting you to see, okay. So I feel like a lot of you currently are in the process of seeing a lot of things tumble in your life. And even though it says relationships, I'm sensing a relationship with self. I feel like a lot of you are starting to see how much of a catch you are, how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how much you have to offer. You're starting to realize the triggers and the internal wounds that have reflected within your relationships. And you're doing whatever you can to cater to that inner child, to bring it back to life, to bring yourself back to life, to allow your heart to be fully open, to receive a next level of true commitment and intimacy. So, allow this growth to take place, you guys. It is very tough, but you got the butterfly here. So it's like your spirit guides want you to learn how to spread your wings, but they're teaching you how to learn that you have wings and realizing your preciousness. So allow this process to take place because it is a divine intervention, I feel. All right, so Spirit, what else do you want me to get? These? All right. I'm going to get the Archangel cards. Last time. Both angels want to watch them. I feel like I'm cross-eyed with these glasses. You guys, I'm not cross-eyed, but these glasses are making me cross-eyed, bro. All right. Okay, yep, that's definitely the energy I was getting. Most definitely. So you got the Four of Cups, which is the Four of Raphael. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I'm talking about. Understand, you guys, this is not about zodiac signs. This is a collective read. So the Four of Raphael says, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your emotions. You got the dragonfly there. It's all about transformation. Raphael is all about healing the heart, healing the body, healing all the essence of you. And notice the good little girl, that's the inner child. It's like your angels are leading you back to understanding how to bring life to yourself. Understanding that instead of looking at what you're currently going through, there is a different way to see things. I feel like a lot of us have been such in a pessimistic attitude to the point that we're not allowing ourselves to see the opportunity that of little things really do add up. Meaning that cliche saying, smelling the roses. Seriously, guys, I know this sounds really cliche, but it's like your spirit guides want to let you know you're missing out on little delights that make up the moments of life because you're you're solely focused on what you don't have rather than realizing what you do have. So it's like I'm hearing that you guys are wanting you to be more appreciative of the fact that you may be going through a hard time, but this hard time is teaching you the lessons that you know you need to learn. All right. Then you got the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Ariel. Mature, practical, generous, and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Yeah, so I love this card, you guys. It's just so magnificent. It's like you guys are going through what you're going through because you need to realize your worth. This is very it's like a lot of you guys are starting to realize how much you have lowered your standards to fit other people's standards so you can feel wanted and or needed. But now you guys are starting to realize it's okay to have those standards. It's okay to know what you want. It's okay to understand that if people don't understand who you are, and the only thing that matters is that you understand who you are, it won't bother you if no one wants you because you want yourself. I hope that makes sense, you guys. I really do. All right. What else you want, Spirit? What else you want? All right. It's so weird that they're making me give it all those cards, but they're telling me to save these for last. So that I will do. But let's get a card from Uni. Uni, what do you want to say, my boo? What do you want to tell my collective, Uni? But a lot of you guys are being a little bit pessimistic at this moment. I do feel like a lot of you guys are going through some hard times mentally, emotionally, physically. Just understand your guides are literally with you. As I see Raphael in this background. If you guys feel like you need to heal, like your heart, like do a guided meditation for heart healing, then Raphael is letting you know that's a confirmation to do so. With this Queen of Pentacles, I'm also getting that a lot of you guys are actually going to step into some financial wealth. That's what I'm getting. So what I'm getting is that a lot of you guys are going through this process of seeing it as a pessimistic way, but really is it's leading you to get ready to receive what you are asking for. So really, whatever leads your life is actually a blessing in disguise. It's really a blessing in disguise. So the best saying that I love to live by is that rejection is God's protection. That's it, you guys. All right. Let's start what your name has to say for my collective. Let's say. Feel like I got some bug eyes. I got some bug eyes. Oh, you know who I look like? You know how I look like with these glasses? What's that little man from Stuart Little? Oh my God, what was his name? You know that little kid in Stuart Little? Oh man, it's not coming to mind, but I feel like I look like him. All right. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, so you got companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are not being present. You're not allowing yourself to see the magnificence that it is a gift to be on this planet. And a lot of you may say, well, no, it's not because of society of conditionings. Understand that you literally have your own free will. Am I telling you to break the law? No. Should you break the law? No. Should you do some arrogant stuff? No. But really, you have to understand that your soul did choose to come into this lifetime. And it's the perfect time to be alive right now, because if you're feeling the calling to step into a higher power, meaning that to go against what you've been told to do because you feel in your heart that it's not what you're meant to do, then it's time to do that. And I say that as this card that we pulled out says your path, and it says, dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan for far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. So it's like a lot of you guys are feeling the calling to start stepping into your path, stepping into your power. And you may be asking, well, what does that even look like? Well, think about this. Have you ever had a time where you feel like you needed to get something off your chest, and when you did, it felt so good? Or when you were hesitant on taking that vacation because you didn't want to spend the money, but when you did it, it was well worth it. It's just like that. If you feel like you should not be doing something and you should be doing what you are yearning to do, then it's time to do that. It's like your guides are here with you. Your guides are letting you know you have nothing to worry about because we're going to take care of you physically. It's all about how much you're going to trust in you. your guides, divine, God, whatever fits best for you, is always providing, is always assisting you. It's up to you to believe in that. We did not come to this planet believing that we weren't taken care of. Trust me, God makes no mistakes, you guys. God makes no mistakes. If you believe in something higher than yourself, divine makes no mistakes. Divine gave us the resource and the tool, and that tool is ourself, our mind, and our hearts, and our actions. It's just depending on how much you're going to use that free will to work with you rather than against you. So I'm hoping all of this is helping you guys so far, but they're leading me to go into triggers now, so we're going to get into some triggers. All right, let's get it. What triggers are my collective currently facing right now, Spirit? Thank you. Can I get one more, please? One more from my beautiful collective. What does my collective need to know for their best and highest good, Spirit? Please use me as a conduit for the collective for their best and highest good, please. All right. Do you want me to take those? No? Okay. So we got 2 here. All right. So you got, when I feel that I am right, I become defensive and refuse to listen to other people's views, to other person's views. Interesting, the way that's written. And then the second one, when I don't feel good about myself, I become needy and clingy towards others. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that with that codependency with love. I'm definitely feeling that with not today, being a little defensive, still a little angry. It's like the intense emotions you're feeling with this defensiveness and refusing to listen to others. I feel like a lot of us right now need to learn how to surrender. Surrender how we perceive life should be. Surrender the fact of how we think we should be, how things should play out, how the future should be, how right now should be, how the next hour should be. You know, when we think we're right, we don't create space to learn more. I like that saying that says, only a fool thinks he knows everything. A wise man thinks he knows nothing. And I highly believe that. You know, I'm not going to lie. I used to be that type of person. I always thought I was right. I was very egotistical. I was even a little bit of a narcissist. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I became aware of those tendencies because I had parents who are like that. So as I healed that, I started to realize being right, it's like you put yourself out in the cold, because you're not willing to see what the universe has to offer beyond your own perspective. It's not like you don't know anything. It's just saying that there's a lot more you can know that can help you and assist you beyond where you are currently. So that's what I'm feeling. Now the second card, when I don't feel good about myself, I become needy and clingy towards others. I feel like a lot of you guys are yearning. We're all like really yearning for connection right now, especially with that Mercury retrograde that we just hit. A lot of planets went into retrograde this month, you guys. That's why the energy was so intense. And I feel like a lot of you guys are seeking emotional support right now. Nothing wrong with that. But understand that when you're facing the deepest shadow, which is being with yourself, because being with yourself holds a power a lot of people can't handle. I've been by myself majority of my life. I have friends here and there, but I really do like being by myself. It took me a while to learn how to fall in love with my solitude. And I say that because I feel like a lot of us need to learn how to fall in love with our solitude. Within our solitude, we discover self. And the whole point of this life is to discover who we are meant to be, and also understand why we are the way that we are, and learn to love both of those sides as we are growing and ascending. And because if we don't do this, I'm gonna be real honest, if we don't come to love our solitude, we can't love ourselves. And when we don't love ourselves, we're gonna make decisions based off our loneliness rather than healthy decisions, because we have learned what we needed, because we have dealt with the pain and the triggers that are leading us to make poor decisions and choosing who is best for us. So really, you guys, be very cautious on who you allow into your energy, but also be very cautious on how you project your energy, because what you put out is literally not only what you get back, but it's a reflection of who you are. So be very cautious on the fact that if you don't feel good about yourself, don't fall into the impulsiveness of having someone by your side. Because I was talking to my friend the other day. What were we talking about? It's like people don't like people who are clingy because they could sense that they don't have a sense of self. And I feel like with your path here, and your guides are letting you know you're being led to dive deeper into yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys need to meditate. If you guys don't meditate, I feel like you do need to meditate. If you're a newbie at meditation, you know, 5 minutes a day really just changed. It helped me when I started meditating. It took me a long time to master calming my mind, but 5 minutes a day really did change my life. And now I could go up to an hour. I could go up to 2 hours. It just feels so lovely to allow my body to go within the realms and allow myself to heal. So, you know, allow yourself to be with yourself, be with your pain, because it's your inner child is calling you home. When you feel that pain, when you feel those triggers, stop yourself and ask yourself, why am I projecting onto another person? Why am I projecting it out to this world? And understand that calling in your heart, that yearning, that agony, it's really just your soul calling you back home to nurture yourself. And no one can give you that nurture the way your higher self can do so. All right, guys, let's get into shadows. Let's get into some shadows, most definitely. Spirit, what are the shadows behind these? For my collective, what is my collective? What are the shadows my collective is facing right now? What does their shadow want to let them know? What does their shadow want to let them know? Can we get 2, please? From my beautiful collective. There we go. Can we get one more? Boy, spirits. One more, please. It's like my skin is so soft I can rarely hold the cards. I can rarely do it. Coming out in chunks. Can I get one more, please? One more from a beautiful collective. One more. There we go. Thank you. Woo! Okay, here we go. Here we go, you guys. Here we go. All right, you got... Yep, they told me to switch it. Okay, so you got self-absorbed. Seek to feel what others are feeling. Express empathy to others to overcome this. Yeah, wanting to be right. I feel like a lot of us are facing our shadow sides right now. And we all got shadows, you guys. We all got shadows. We all got an ego. We need the ego sometimes. Hence, the sun, the moon. We need both of this. The sun is the ego. The moon is your internal emotions. We both need these. It's what makes up who we are. But with the self-absorbent card, I feel like a lot of us are really detached right now emotionally, not allowing things to naturally unfold, especially listen to other people. I feel like what I'm really getting is that there's a lesson you need to learn and you're refusing to learn it. And it's like divine is using different people to help you learn this lesson, but you're avoiding these certain people because maybe you have bad experiences with them, or you know they hurt you in some way or offended you. I feel like divine and spirit is using a multitude of different people and things and signs to help you learn a lesson and understanding how to connect. And I say that because I believe all of us are meant to assist people in our own unique way. And I feel with your path card here, you're being led on your path. You're being led to understand self. And when you're too in your ego, when you're too self-absorbent, it doesn't hold space for you to really be the gift that you are to this world. And it's like you're holding yourself back just because you want to be right, just because you think you know it all, just because you feel that you know what is best. But sometimes it's okay to surrender. Sometimes it's okay to surrender and allow the natural flow of life to unfold and take the heavy load off you. I'm just saying. So, you know, be very wary of your ego right now, especially since we just had a, what was it, Capricorn full moon. I'm a Capricorn, you guys, so Capricorns are very stern, very hard-headed. I'm not gonna lie, very, very hard-headed. And plus, you know, the Capricorn card in tarot is the devil. So the devil thinks it's always right. The devil thinks it knows what's best. So be very, very wary of how you approach things and how you speak to people. Don't be careless. Don't be careless. All right. And plus, if you guys are also seeking love and wanting people to empathize with you, you need to give that to yourself, and you need to be the projection of that to other people in order to receive it. Because I started to learn, like, I have a defense mechanism, and I really started to learn that recently, and I didn't know. I always wonder, why do people always pick on me? You know, I've been bullied all my life. So it's like, now I realize people are really pushing my buttons lately, and I'm just like, but like, I'm a little confused, like, why is it that people are pushing my buttons? But then I realize it's because I was judgmental. I am emotionally closed off. I am detached. And having that awakening has led me to want to open up my heart. And since I've been working on my heart and opening it up, I started to realize how much love is flowing in through just strangers, through people getting random compliments, you know, people wanting to talk to me randomly. I'm starting to really sense that love. Is because I'm allowing myself to be it and project it. So I'm feeling like a lot of you, if you want empathy from people, if you want to connect with people and understand who you are, who you truly are, not the mask you wear, then you have to understand what empathy means to you and give that to yourself. But also allow yourself to change your way of being by, you know, instead of always seeking to be right, how about look at it this way? I'm gonna hold space for this person. I'm gonna listen to them. I'm not gonna talk. And then I guarantee you're like changing those different ways of being are really gonna show you a different perspective of who you can be and how you can allow divine to bring in new things into your life. I'm telling you guys, it's really amazing when you allow yourself to just change a little bit of yourself. And then that's when you start seeing the results that you want. So hope that helps. Now the second card here, you guys got, listen, I know all of us are going through this. This is one of my negative traits as a Capricorn, and that is defensiveness. Hear other people's perspectives. This is coming up a lot, you guys. Hear other people's perspectives and feelings. Shift your focus to them. It's not always about you. I realize as a society that we make everything about ourselves. Even when we walk by a group of people and they're laughing, we immediately think they're laughing at us. That's pretty self-absorbent, but it's okay. It's okay. We all do that. But I feel Spirit is just letting us know that okay, I'm hearing something. So if you guys are going through some problems right now, personally, I feel that you might be on the defense of everything. Everyone is having a good life or something, or they have all the solutions and you have all the problems. I'm hearing Spirit saying, you know, stop being so defensive and comparing yourself to other people and how they see you and how they treat you. But also understand that oh, my mind just went blank. It'll come back. It'll come back. Okay, there we go. There we go. See, it'll come back. So Spirit wants to let you know, if you are facing some troubles, facing some problems or insecurity, they're saying to lay those down. It's your ego doing that. It's your mind. It's not really who you are. Our thoughts, our emotions are not who we are. We just attach them. So Spirit's letting you know, if you want solutions in your life, go out and be a solution to other people. I guarantee you guys, I've done this plenty of times when I'm in my ruts, when I'm in my shit, and I'm thinking about myself, I'm playing the victim. Sometimes I would literally go out and give people money, or, you know, when someone, if I see a post on Instagram where someone's like feeling bad about themselves, you know, I write something nice. Or when I see someone frowning while they're walking, while I'm going for a walk, I give them a smile. You know, it's like I become the helping hand and I forget about my problems. And when I do that, it's like my problems solve themselves. And I share that with you guys because sometimes we get all wrapped up in our problems to the point that we don't see that it's not our job to control them. They're meant to show us a lesson, and they're meant to help us shift our focus into a better perspective. So if you're going through some things, do whatever you can. Feel what you think would be best. How can you help someone? How can you help someone? When you can shift your focus on another, and you can stop focusing on the bad parts about your life, and you'll be able to allow them to solve themselves. But I'm hoping this is all making sense, you guys. Let me move these cards and make more space. All right, because we're gonna get real deep in that tarot, I think. All right, they're telling me to leave the higher self cards, and then we're gonna get into the tarot. It's about time. You guys are asking me. It's about time, Brittany. Get in the motherfucking tarot. All right, you guys. I understand, collective. All right, Spirit. Whoa. Okay. 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 10 of Pentacles. All right, Spirit. What do you want my collective to know? You know, it's so interesting. Lately, I've been learning a lot about the Merkaba. And the Merkaba is pretty much an energetic force field that rotates around our body. And that makes up the masculine and the feminine energy in order for us to connect to the physical and to the cosmos. And I say that because we got the Lovers, the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I love how it's 6, 8, 9, even though there's no 7, but there's 6, 8, 9. So those numbers may be very significant. 6 is all about love, 8 is all about abundance, and 9 is all about completions. And then the Queen of Swords. Okay, so let's get into this, you guys. The Lovers. I feel like a lot of you guys are really wondering about love at this very moment. Okay, if you guys are feeling the intensity of another soul, which I know I have been feeling that for myself on my end, please understand that you don't need to worry. All I'm hearing is that there is a lot of time for love. There's a lot of time for love. There is a lot of time for love. I'm also getting here, a lot of you guys need to understand unionship with self. Meaning how you bring your masculine and your feminine to fall in love with self. Me and my friend were talking about this earlier, that your higher self does not seek anyone. Because your higher self is like, I already am my other half. I already am that lover. I don't need them. Your ego, though, is the one that gets attached. Your ego is the one that creates this concept of separation and thinking that you're not good enough for love. Understand that if you're desiring love or you're seeking it, Spirit's letting you know it's time for you to understand how to love yourself. How would you want your soulmate to treat you? And when you have that depiction, then that's how you need to treat yourself. So, but I'm also getting a lot of you guys need to focus on what is love to you. Focus on understanding that self-love is the purest form of love, because self-love leads you into understanding why you were created and understanding your reasoning for being here. And when you can connect to that, that's the most loving source of all. And then therefore you become a magnet to someone who can match that and who is your divine counterpart. So I'm hearing that there's a lot of time for love. But now it's the time to understand what love means to you and how to understand what self-love is for you. Now let's get to the 8 of Pentacles. A lot of you guys, I'm hearing like, what is it? Projects. If you guys are working on projects, or you're wondering if working on this 8 of Pentacles, I'll show you guys. I love the way she looks. She's like looking back, holding the candle. I feel like a lot of you guys are holding the candle like up, as like you're lighting up your own path. You're finding your internal flame. You're starting to really be congruent and root yourself in your sovereignty. And I'm also feeling like a lot of you guys are starting to discover what you're truly interested in, what you truly like. It's like a lot of you guys are focusing on building self. This is the 8 of Pentacles, so maybe a lot of you guys are understanding, how can I build my finances doing what I love? I'm also getting a lot of you, I'm seeing a lot of herbs here. So what I'm sensing, if you guys want to start an herbal business, or if you want to do a crystal shop or opal shop, I'm getting the calling that it's time for you to do so. But I'm also getting, don't fear don't fear the finances, because you got the 8 of Pentacles and then you got the 9 of Pentacles here. So no matter what, you're being led to your abundance. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Ariel. So if you guys are like a little freaked out about your finances right now, if you want to start your own endeavor, I feel like you guys should call on to Ariel. She helps a lot with manifesting what you truly need and what you want in the physicality. So I feel like a lot of you guys are just working on self, working on mastering the craft of self. Oh, I like that, because we are our art piece of self. Like they say, our life is the canvas and we are the ones who hold the pen. So, you know, not the pen, the paintbrush. I had to fix that. Who uses a pen on a damn canvas? I don't know, maybe some people. No judgments. All right, you got the 9 of Pentacles here. I feel like a lot of you guys are... Oh, wow. Okay. I feel like a lot of you guys are choosing to focus on yourself right now. I know a lot of you guys are seeking love, but I feel like a lot of you guys are taking a step back from just settling and not allowing someone from the past to come in. And I feel like a lot of you guys are saying, I need to finally focus on what is right for me. How can I build my self-reliance, my own stability? And I feel like a lot of you guys are working towards this financial independence and this self-reliance so you can attract the love that you want. I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to realize, what I want, I need to become. And I feel like a lot of you guys are working towards that, because you got the 8 of Pentacles and you're doing it with love. You're doing it with love too. You got the 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. So if there's no need to stress, you guys. I'm seeing like so much financial success as you choose to love yourself and let go of what is not helping you love yourself and elevate to the highest form of love. Now you got the Queen of Swords here. A lot of you guys are setting your boundaries. You know what I'm going to do to that? Do so. Do so. If you want. I'm just saying. A lot of you guys are stepping into your power. A lot of you guys have realized how much pain you went through, the betrayal, the hurt. It's like, I feel like a lot of my beautiful collectives, you guys have really recognized how much you put out into the world and how much it was unrecognized. And now you're pulling yourself back to understanding how much you're a blessing to this world. I know this sounds a little self-absorbent, and we know we just talked about that. I do believe there's a difference between selfishness and self-love. Selfishness is self-absorbent and having no sense of understanding of life outside of yourself. But self-love is all about making yourself a priority, because you understand you're the only one who's going to take care of yourself and be who you want to be and give yourself and your dreams a chance. So the Queen of Swords is just like, I am willing to be with myself and give my life purpose, but also give my life a chance. And I'm going to cut out anything or anyone that's not going to open up my heart, open up love, open up to truth. So I feel like a lot of you guys are finally putting your foot down. But also please understand as well, as you do so, work on your heart. Because as much as we feel that we're protecting ourselves from the world, sometimes when we get too little overprotective, we block ourselves from blessings and from love. And we block ourselves even from our own intuition and what our higher self has to say to us, because we're still somewhat trapped in the pain. So don't be too overprotective with yourself. Understand and have discernment, because the Queen of Swords has discernment of what is healthy for you and what feels good to you. Now let's get into a little more tarot. Now I really need to clarify this Lovers. Honestly, I want to clarify this Lover. Why are the Lovers here, Spirit? Why are the Lovers here? Also, you guys, the more you're in your Queen of Swords energy, meaning setting your boundaries, you are showing the universe your integrity, and that's highly rewarded. A lot of people don't understand, when you have integrity and you face your fears and you put your foot down, it's like you are energetically leveling yourself up, and therefore things that match that vibration are going to come into your life. And that's like, how can I explain it? The more that you understand your worth, the more things have to match that. So if you came from believing that you're not deserving of love to believing that I deserve, this is the best way I could put it. I deserve royalty, and not just like riches or a nice house or big things, meaning that I deserve to be treated as if I am the only one that someone has been desiring. I know this sounds really self-absorbent, but that's the best way I could explain it. Or trying to come up with a better metaphor, because I know that sounded really egotistical, but let's get into the tarot. They were just like, just leave that. Someone needed to hear that. So let's leave that. Alright, Spirit. Why the Lovers? Why the Lovers? Oh. Can we clarify the Eight of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles? Be very careful as you start growing, you guys. When you start focusing on yourself, that's when people want to start coming in. Be very cautious of past people coming in, because if they were deceptive in the beginning, they're going to continue being that way. So be very cautious about that. Why the Queen of Swords, Spirit? Why the Queen of Swords? Why the Queen of Swords for my collective? Why the Queen of Swords? Yep, you guys are definitely learning how... it's like you guys went from... How can I... I'm gonna say it this way. This is how it's coming up. It's like you guys went from being a pushover to be like, I'm not an option. I'm not gonna act like I'm not a no one. I'm not nothing. I am someone, and I am worthy of what I know I rightfully deserve. And I feel like you guys are really settling into that, and you should. It's your divine right to understand your worth and love you, because no one's gonna do that for you. Now the Lovers are clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Wands. I'm not seeing that this has to do particularly with someone. I see that has to do particularly for you. Like I said, take what resonates. A lot of you guys are starting to see how much you are emotionally detached, emotionally unfulfilled, and you're doing what you can to understand how that spot that you were left in, maybe someone betrayed you, abandoned you. I feel that a lot. Someone was a runner, and this could be friends, relationships, or why jobs keep ending, why they don't work out for me. It could be anything, you guys. But now you guys are starting to finally get back into the groove of understanding what is true emotional fulfillment for you, what's going to bring you victory, because you got the Six of Wands here. I feel like you guys are like seeing yourself in a different light now, rather than getting yourself down and being pessimistic on like, oh, nothing's working out for me, when really it's just you got to change your emotional intelligence. You have to understand that how you think and how you feel is really determined by you. You could sit in that, or you could change that. And I feel like a lot of you guys are changing that and are starting to understand how victorious you can be when you allow yourself to go through the shift. Now the Eight of Pentacles is covered by the Hermit, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are putting your focus on your work, putting your focus on understanding the internal... I feel like a lot of you guys are going through internal chaos. Nothing wrong with that. We all have emotional turmoil. But I feel like a lot of you guys are bearing yourself in your work, because that's helping you understand who you are. It's like your work or your hobbies or your endeavors are really showing you a different light within yourself. And then with the Knight of Swords here, I like how he's running. I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to realize what you have tolerated, and you're running away from that. You're seeking a new way, a new path, a new way to be. And look at that. You have the Crow there. Going the same way he is. So I feel like your guides and your intuition is leading you on a whole different path of self-focus rather than external focus. Now with the Nine of Pentacles, you got the Seven of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Swords. You got 2-2 on the deck. So, and then you got 6-6 as well. So this Nine of Pentacles, like I said, you guys be very cautious of deceitful people. You know, you're gonna have people coming in who are going to try to, they're starting to see your growth. Understand, as you heal and as you focus on yourself, you become very, very juicy. The energy is juicy and people want to feed off that. They want to juice off that like an energy vampire. So when you're focused on yourself, when you're putting all your love and understanding your value, a lot of people want to come into that. They want to add to that. They want to be like, oh, I know this person. Be very wary, because these people aren't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. With the Two of Wands in reverse, that's someone who made a decision. These people don't know what they want in life. So don't allow their opinions to confuse you and keep you in a state of conflict and thinking that you don't know what's best for you, when you're the only one who's walking in your shoes to know what is true for you. So don't allow these people to deceive you. That's why you got to sit in this Queen of Swords energy and understanding, I have to cut that cord. I have to cut that perspective of thinking that everyone knows what's best for me, when right now it's the time to understand I'm living in my own shoes. I'm feeling my own heartbeat and operating my own mind. I have to figure out what is best for me. And then you got the Death card here with the Justice and the Moon with the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords. It's funny that I said the Queen of Wands, because she's all about action. She knows what she wants. So I feel like you guys need to go from the Queen of Swords all in your head to allowing yourself to shift and see that everything that's happening in your life it's karmic justice. And what I mean by that, a lot of people say that in a negative term. I mean that in a way that everything that's happening in your life in this current moment is showing you how your actions led up to this moment and the consequences of them. And with the Moon here, it's like a lot of you guys are going really deep into your emotions and realizing how much you have held yourself back, how much you have lowered yourself to make the world more comfortable, but neglected yourself. So I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to see your shadows that you never known before, starting to see insecurities, starting to feel things you never felt before. I feel like a lot of you guys are choosing to see the dark aspect of yourself and how that has led you down a path that's not assisting your best and highest good. I'm also getting there is a lot of secrets. So I feel like a lot of you guys want to disconnect from the world. So if you can, find water. I'm hearing go around water and sit and be with Mother Earth. Allow yourself to be with yourself. Hear the water. Talk to yourself. Be with yourself. I feel like yourself is just calling you to dive deep into your soul and understand why you feel the way that you do. Because you got the light and you got the dark. It's like you're feminine and you're masculine. I want you to bring yourself back into balance. And what does the masculine and the feminine have to do? Well, they hold the very essence of our good qualities and our wounds. And when we bring those into alignment, we could really be the action taker, but we could also be emotionally fulfilled at the same time. I'm hoping that's making sense. That's really weird that I said it that way. But I'm just feeling that a lot of you guys just allow yourself to cleanse, feel, cry, be with self. I feel like a lot of you guys are going through an intense shift that is making you realize the identity you've been living is like, it's not who you are. And I feel like a lot of you guys are starting to see that. Who am I really? And you're diving deep into that. But just understand, this shift is happening because there's a balance being created in your life right now. The balancing of the masculine and the feminine, of the light and the dark. There's a balancing taking place so it can serve where you're headed. Because I feel like a lot of you guys been asking, but understand that what you have asked for requires a new level of you. And of course we're going to be scared of that, because we're asking for things we never had before, and we have to become the person we never been in order to receive what we never had. So, all right, let's see what our higher self has to say. And then we're going to close it out with what Divine wants to let us know. So, Spirit, what does the higher self of everyone in the collective want to know? Needs to know? Better question. Let me ask that again. Spirit, what is the higher self of the entire source of the universe? I want to let the collective know. Yes, you guys, there is a higher self for the entire collective. We're all in this together. So there's a higher heart and a higher self for the whole collective. Okay, Spirit, that's way too many. What do you want to let my collective know? What does the higher self want to let the collective know? They told me to take them, so I'm going to take them. Let's do it. Oh, you guys ready? Am I truly loving myself enough to love another person? I'm telling you, it's all about self-love right now. That's why everything has to go. Everyone has to focus on self right now. It's time to be more in the present. I've missed some blissful moments, bro. I said that in the beginning, where you guys are missing some blissful moments. This is a perfect... Time is flying. If you guys haven't noticed, time is flying. So be very cautious, very wary. Now you have, how can I connect with nature today, even for a few minutes? I'm telling you guys, I just said go near a body of water. Let Mother Earth help you heal, cleanse, feel. Because when you could be with yourself, oh, you won't need someone by your side to comfort you. That is the most priceless thing, is that when you have yourself and you love yourself to the point that you know yourself is always going to be here for you, it's rewarding to understand you want people in your life because they're good for you, rather than helping you fill that void. Now you got, I keep myself at a high vibration, so I'm less bothered by nonsense situations. Queen of Swords, man, she don't deal with that nonsense, bro. You have your own free will. You could think and do as you please, but remember, your actions create your consequences. So make actions that are going to serve your higher and your future self, which they will thank you for in the future. All right, let's end the reading with what Divine wants to let y'all know. And we're going to close this out because my ass is ready to get in that pool. So like I said, get near some water. If you got a pool, y'all, go do it. If you got a friend who got a pool, I mean, hop over their fence. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Brittany, don't do that. Don't listen to me, guys. Don't listen to me. Alright, guys. I'm just joking around. I like messing around. I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a rebel. When I was a kid, I used to be a rebel. So I'm very grateful that now I'm wanting to choose love. It's really rewarding. It's honestly really rewarding. Wanting to create a better version of yourself. Alright, Spirit, what else you want to let my collective know? Damn, you guys, this card is deep. This card is deep. They're telling me that's it, because that's how deep this card is. Y'all ready? Oh, read out the bottom of the deck first. Contentment. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly you remember, I'm right here resting in God. Telling you guys, don't need to stress. No need to stress. No need. Now, let's end this with this beautiful, beautiful card. It says, make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there is no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. Oh, I'm telling you guys, these problems that you're facing right now, they're not yours. They're just lessons to help you grow. So when you could give it up to the divine, it's your right to be free. It's your right to feel joyful. Yes, take care of your responsibilities, but understand you got a higher power that's here assisting you. And understand everything is temporary. You don't own anything. So when you can stop grasping, stop seeking, stop being desperate, you guys, trust me, I used to be all those things. That's why I can say it bluntly. You can give it all to God. And at the end of the day, you'll realize that seeking so hard really doesn't bring nothing but emptiness and thinking that you're not good enough. But when you start realizing that you're whole and complete and everything is just simply a blessing being in this moment, how can you do that? You may be asking. Well, I think it's wonderful to realize that I don't have to do it all alone. And that's so relieving. And when you can allow yourself to really embody that belief, you wouldn't want to make anything yours. You wouldn't want to attach to it. If anything, you'd rather be grateful for it than thinking that you need to control it. So, you guys, I really hope this helps. I really hope this really assisted you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. I truly do. But other than that, if you want to book your own personal reading or healing session, all of that information in the description box below. I just had a smoothie and I need a burp. But other than that, you beautiful beings, if you enjoyed spending your time with me here today, boo, you know where that like button is. You know what that subscribe button is. You know what that notification button is. So click on it, boo. But I'll greatly appreciate you for supporting my channel. You know what I mean. I'm still gonna blame it on the Mercury retrograde, even though it's over. But other than that, you beautiful beings, thank you so much for spending your time with me here today. And please have a blissful weekend and understand everything is working in your highest good. Trust me, you'll see why everything had to happen the way that it did. But other than that, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week. Namaste.